Hey everybody, Scott Jansen here. Hope everyone's having an awesome morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you watching this. So in today's video, what I wanted to do is take everybody through the 100K Coaching Shortcut Secrets platform. So as you're all aware, we just did the webinar only a couple of days ago, and we had a massive positive response, but also received a ton of emails of people actually saying, well, Scott, what's actually in the program? Can you make this a little bit clearer for me? Can you show me the content? Can you write me out like a list of all the modules and the things I'm going to be learning? And this is actually a really good question. So what I wanted to do instead was just take you guys through the entire platform to show you guys around and start to talk to you guys about the individual lessons that you're going to be learning. Now, already for the coaches and therapists and hypnotherapists that have joined the program, we've already had half a dozen people reach total ROI. So that's they jumped into the program, they got the $2,000 deal, so they paid $997, not even $1,000 for the program, and already those half a dozen students have already got ROI. One of them actually got, this is really cool, got their very first paying client for $1,500, only a mere 18 hours after getting into the program. So they started the program, they watched a couple of the videos, they went to bed, they woke up, they had an inquiry, bang, they used the strategy call script, and $1,500 paid on the spot, paid in full. And this student was absolutely ecstatic. I'm actually lining up an interview with that student right now so everyone can hear the story and the student can talk about exactly what they did, how they're feeling. But just think of that, guys, like paying $997 for a program, already getting complete ROI. But the most important thing is the very first paying client, which I was just ecstatic about. There's nothing more valuable and exciting to me and a reward for me to actually see the students actually succeed and start making money doing something they love. This whole thing of, what's happening in that industry where all the other mentors, the trainers, the people in my position teaching people are saying, you just got to charge $100. You can only charge $250. You have to give away free sessions, pro bono sessions. Well, hopefully from what you guys learned in the webinar and definitely what these students are learning being a part of the 100K Coaching Shortcut Secrets program, they're quickly learning that this is not the way to do things. There's a new way to do things, and there's a way to really earn a lot of money, work with incredible clients, and actually make a dream into an actual career doing something they love. So let's jump straight into it, guys. This is, like I said, the 100K Coaching Shortcut Secrets program. So once you have enrolled in the program, you'll get instant access to this program. Now, for everybody, they have lifetime access to the program, but what's really, really cool as well, I'm one of those people where I'm always fighting for perfection, which means that I'm forever upgrading programs. I'm forever making programs better. I'm always doing something for my students so they can reach their end result quicker. Because this is really important for someone in my position to, show these people, well, it worked okay this way, having this version of the program, but let me update everything so you can get even better results quicker. And that's what I'm always fighting for. So just like our premium program, the Therapy Maximizer program, any iterations or upgrades to the program for the 100K Coaching Shortcut Secrets, once you're enrolled, you just get those extra upgrades for free. And this lasts for a lifetime. If I upgrade this program to make it better, to make it more succinct, to make it more powerful, to help you guys make more money, you don't pay any extra for it. It's not a subscription. It's a one-time payment and you have it for life. So let's jump straight in, guys. Like I said, this is the platform. I'm going to take you through all the lessons. Now, what you'll notice is, I just want to scroll down quickly. I'm going to show you how extensive this program is. So over here on the left is all of the content. We're well above about 25 hours worth of content. I mean, you can see all the stuff here. Absolutely check it out. It's chock-a-block full of everything you need to take your business from where it is now to smashing ROI in this program, but also starting to reach that six-figure mark. So how it works is there are 5 core lessons, and we have what is called the 100K Coaching Shortcut Map that we introduce everybody to in the core lesson number 1, which is this one. And what this really is outlines just a simple step-by-step following. Like if you follow step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, and onwards, you'll reach the end result, which is making money. So there are 5 core lessons. We go into each one of those lessons in detail. Then what I also have for everybody is what are called actionable download items. So these are the things you actually take action on. Now, what a lot of people didn't realize and what everyone's super excited about is our premium program, the Therapy Maximizer, has been responsible for turning therapists who are lucky to earn $1,000 a month to now earning thousands of dollars a day organically, not paying for ads or anything like that, and just absolutely taken over their entire industry. What I've actually done is I've actually subtracted the main lessons, some of the main lessons, out of the Therapy Maximizer, and I've actually put them into this program right here. So you're getting the best of the best. You're getting the same strategy call script. You're getting the same metric sheet. You're getting the same step-by-step instructions as my top Therapy Maximizer students are following right now. The only difference is in the Therapy Maximizer is the Therapy Maximizer program really takes what they're doing right now and systemizes the entire thing. It's all about creating an online program. It's about becoming an influencer in your niche. It's about how to create webinars. It's about how to sell on webinars. It's how to sell to groups. It's how to create group coaching programs. It's really about scaling. And as you can see here, this lesson really represents what's happening here. The core lesson number 1, I introduce everybody to what is called where you are now to 6 figures. And there's 2 ways we follow this. Over here on the left right here, you'll see a diagram that says 0 to 6 figures per year. If we can master this, and that's what this program does, the 100K coaching shortcut focuses on this area right here. Once we master this, then people jump into Therapy Maximizer and go from 0 to 6 figures per year to 6 figures per month. And as you can see, there's only about 4 or 5 different things, dynamic shifting that we have to do inside of a business to radically improve income, success, overall transformation, all of that sort of stuff. But for the 100K coaching shortcut, this is what it really represents right here. There are things we've really got to look at. What we're really focusing on in this program is finding out what you're selling. So creating a program, a service, a session, package, whatever you're doing, and find out what you're selling. Understanding your niche, understanding what your market wants, understanding your price, understanding your point of difference, all of these sorts of things. Once we figure this out, it's like when Apple created the iPod or the iPad. They created a product and then they took it out to market and they sold it to people. Well, it's the same thing here. We find out what you're selling and we refine this, and I show you step-by-step granular detail about how to do this. 2, how you're selling it. So we find your product, then I give you a strategy call sheet, script, which is just a sales script that you're going to talk to people on the phone with. And this script has been responsible for closing deals from $500 all the way up to $10,000 programs that some of my top students are selling using the exact same script that you guys have in this 100K coaching shortcut program. So for a lot of people, they don't like sales. A lot of people don't want to find about their niche. But these are the core elements. And without these things, you're not going to be successful. You're not going to make money. Once we find out what you're selling, we just have to learn how to sell it properly, ethically, with passion, and make a lot of money doing it. And that's what this program does. So inside of this, to find out what we're selling, we just have to go through these 3 steps. We just have to look at your hot niche, which is, let me give you an example. There's a lot of people in my position that talk about, you just got to find a niche and love what you're doing, and people buy it from you. And this is incredibly untruthful. What we have to do is find what I call a hot niche. A hot niche is a niche that is ready to buy your product now at any price that you have. Not every niche is created equally. And I tell this to all the students. Just because you've been qualified, you're a coach and NLP practitioner, and you love what you do, you love the idea of mindset, you love the idea of stop smoking, you love the idea of anxiety, whatever it is, it may not mean that there's enough money inside of that niche for you to be incredibly successful. So we can essentially take any niche, whether it's hot, whether it's okay, whether it's not too bad, all of these sorts of things, and we can learn to expand it. We can show people the true value of what you do. We can still extract money from it, all of these sorts of things. But one of the biggest keys you can do, and we teach you how to do this, if you look off to the side here, this is how we actually find a hot niche. We have a niche definition worksheet. We have market interviews, how to get people on the market interviews, point of difference, overall transformation worksheet, and creating your MOS service. This is all about finding a hot niche. Like I said, a hot niche are people that are ready to buy your service now that will never argue your price. And that's what we really have to do. If you just pick any niche coming out of your training academy or training school, it may not be profitable for you. And this is where most coaches and therapists fail. They don't have the understanding or the research opportunity. They just don't know how to find a niche. They don't know the difference between a poor niche and a successful niche. They don't know these things, and they basically just guess. What I want to be doing is taking out all the guesswork for it. So that's what we call a hot niche. Then we just have to find our voice. Here's the thing. we can sometimes fall in love with our product, our service, being a coach and being a therapist. So we learn incredible things. Like being a therapist is by far the best career job, whatever you want to call it, on earth. Like I simply love it. It's been doing it my whole life. But we have so much competition. There are so many coaches and therapists getting qualified every day, every week, every month, every year, that they all just blend in the same. They all say the same things. As a metaphor, they all look the same, they sound the same, they're all screaming the same thing. What we have to do, and what I'm teaching you in this program, is to show you how to find your voice, to instantly become recognized as the only logical choice for your specific niche to come to you as the expert and pay you good money. Without that voice, without understanding what you have to do with social media, without understanding how to talk to your market, have rapport with your market, sell to your market, all these sorts of things, you're just going to blend it with everybody else. And I really believe that this is the number one, I guess we call it virus, unfortunately, inside of our industry, is there's so much competition that nobody stands out differently. Everybody just sounds the same. Everybody believes that if I just do, Scott, I just do one Facebook Live per month and that's enough, my qualifications and my success rate speaks for itself. Well, if that was the case, you wouldn't be looking at this program. Okay, so we have to find your voice. What's unique about you? What are you bringing that's different? And when we come to bringing something different, we're looking at what is called a new offer, a new opportunity. Right now, every market is sick of stop smoking therapists, weight loss therapists, mindset therapists, all of these same types of therapists and coaches. We have to bring something new and exciting. If you think of when you first became a therapist or a coach, you would have got abundantly excited about this new thing you never thought of before. These new insights, these new paradigms, these new things that before were foreign, but are now like you can't stop thinking about it. When you first learn about coaching or hypnotherapy, you're probably like me, where when I first learned about it, I couldn't sleep at nighttime. All I wanted to do was just that. I wanted to learn. I wanted to practice. That's all I wanted to do. So we have to create a new and exciting opportunity and offer for people in the market to look at you and go, wow, this is new. I've never heard this before. This is exciting. People get intrigued with exciting things. If you're just saying the same old thing, doing the same old thing as everybody else, it's not new. It's been done before. God forbid we have another mindset coach. God forbid we have another abundance coach, another stop smoking therapist. These things can work, but we have to bring something new and exciting. We have to reinvigorate this industry. And I'll show you exactly how to do this by creating a new offer. Then all we do is take these three elements right here, which creates what we're selling, and then I'll show you how to sell it perfectly, okay, regardless of price. So this is what this program really represents. It represents this diagram right here. So as you can see, we learn all of this in the core lesson number 1. And then as you'll see here, anytime you see the word resource, these are the action items. So if we click over to here, you'll actually see something called the Therapy Maximizer Metrics. Yes, this is taken from the actual Therapy Maximizer program. I show everybody what you need to be charging based on how much money you want to be earning per month. I'll show you how many clients you'll need to actually do that, how many strategy calls, these are essentially sales calls that you need to have, and what your annual revenue can be. Right now, if you're giving away free sessions, you're giving away pro bono, you are not going to make money. It's that simple. But a lot of coaches and therapists haven't quite connected is they say, Scott, I want to make 10 grand a month. And I go, awesome, let's do it. How much are you charging right now? And they say, well, I'm charging $100. I go, okay. How many inquiries are you getting? Well, I get about 2 or 3 per month. These numbers do not gel. We have to live in a reality that getting inquiries into your business is one of the hardest things. And there's a lot of mentors and other programs just show you how to get inquiries, to just flood your inbox with inquiries. But that's not the way to do it. What we teach is not to work more to earn money. It's how to work less, how to focus all your attention on those 1 out of 20, 1 out of 30, 1 out of 50 inquiries that you could get theoretically, and have that person say yes to $1,500, $2,500, $5,000, $10,000, instead of someone just saying yes to a $50 session and you having to work 100 clients a month, get 400 inquiries per month, closing at 1 in 4. That's too much work. We have to run what is called an 80-20 rule. We need 20% of your time sitting in front of clientele at a very high price, because that's the way it is in reality. Most people don't get enough inquiries, and I'm not here to show you how to get more inquiries, because that costs money, that costs time, and it's efficiently not correct. What we're teaching is 20% of your time sitting in front of your clients, and 80% of your time building your business, scaling your business, enjoying your life, picking and choosing your clients, upping your price, creating your programs, creating your service. That's where you start to make money long term, is in the 80%. The 80% of fixing the business, tinkering with the systems, scaling, reinventing things. That's where money comes. Short term, you get the money from seeing your clients, but long term is about building on top of the business. And that's why our students don't just last for like 1 or 2 months making money. They're consistently making money month after month after month, scaling every single month after that. And again, this is all organic, guys. Organic, if you don't know what that means, it's sort of like just getting stuff for free. It's like, imagine you could walk into a supermarket and start picking items off the shelf for free, taking them home and consuming them. That's what organic is. Organic allows us to do the heavy lifting on our side, to understand social media, to understand our market. There's all the things I'll show you how to do. And you can go pick the perfect item for yourself. If you don't like that brand, pick another brand. If you don't like that client, pick another client, and you know they're going to say yes to you. That's what this is all about. So the therapy metrics, metrics, we'll get really excited here, is one of the funnest things you'll actually do in this program. And it really will show you down to the last dollar what it actually takes to be successful. What do you actually need to be earning per week, per month, per quarter, per year to actually reach over $100,000 per year? A lot of people don't understand these numbers. If you understand these numbers and you learn to love them, your business will take off from where it is now to that 6 figures very, very easily. We just have to wrap our head around all of this. So there's an instructional video, but down here as well, you'll have some Excel sheets to download, but also some action items. These are just Word documents. So all you have to do is just, as it says here, all action items and worksheets for the entire program. Click this download and you'll get instant access to them. So that all happens in the core lesson number 1, which is the foundations for 100K coaching. So the next is creating your 100K service or product. So as you can see, if I click on the core lessons, we jump straight into how to find your hot niche. And this is what I was talking about before. We work with what is called a market, sub-market, a niche, your hot niche, this is where all the money is, and another niche. So we're going to find what that hot niche is for you. Then we get into the niche definition worksheet, the market interviews, how to get people to the market interviews, point of difference worksheet, overall transformation, creating your MOS service. We do all of this. These are all the action items that you take. Then we move into core lesson number 3. Let's click on this one. Okay. And this is the social media setup. If you're not used to social media, you don't like Facebook, you're not, true traversing LinkedIn, you're not really good at social media, don't worry, because I show you step-by-step how to do all this sort of stuff. But if you don't learn to love this stuff and see the true value that this is where all your clients are for free, you're going to miss out on a big opportunity. There's 2 ways we can really run a coaching or therapy business, guys. We can wait for clients to find us through means of just having a website, maybe doing a JV or a talk every now and then, handing out flyers, and then just waiting in our house apartment, waiting for people to find us and contact us. This doesn't work. But it's not your fault. This is what all the mentors and coaches in my position tell you guys to do, because they're just guessing. Most of the people that are teaching all of this stuff have never done it before. They're just guessing. They just see the value in, I'm just going to teach other people because I think that's where the money is, and ultimately they fail. Anyway, what we teach our students to do is go actively looking for clients. We call this hunting, to actually go looking for their right client, to actively reach out to that client. And the way we actually reach out to people is the real foundation of this program, is by something called, where are we here? So core lesson number 3, if I scroll right down the end here, is the organic outreach. Organic outreach basically means that every morning that I wake up, I can jump onto Facebook and I can send out a proven and tested message. And you get that right here. I'll give you all these messages out to somebody, offering my opportunity to them, offering my service and the solution I can give for them. I get them on a phone call, and then I do what is called a strategy call with them, and I close that person. They become a student of mine. They become very successful. It's the same thing for you guys, whether you're a stop smoker, weight loss, anxiety, phobias, whatever it is. We are actively going to look for the right clients for you. So no more waiting, guys. No more waiting. There are something like 1.8 billion people that log into Facebook every single day. You have more than enough clients to last you 100 lifetimes, especially the price that we're charging. We have to realize that it's no longer a numbers game as far as I need to get 50 people a month just to make $1,000 a month. No. We have students right now that see 4 clients a month, guys. 4 clients a month and make $10,000. 4 clients. And they're only seeing those clients for 1 or 2 sessions. So it's 1 or 2 sessions for what we call an overall transformation. And they're getting paid $2,500 on the spot. No payment plans, on 1 phone call. They're taking the money over Stripe and PayPal. I'll show you how to do this. And they're using this strategy call script. I'll give you the script. I'll show you how to iterate the script. I'll show you how to track your strategy calls so you know how much you're closing, because it all comes down to matching the numbers up to your metrics right here. I'll give you the metrics. You just have to take enough valuable action to get to that point. And it's really that simple, guys. So when it comes to core lesson number 3, which is your social media setup, I'll show you how to set up your Facebook profile correctly, how to set up your LinkedIn correctly, how to take Stripe to take credit card payments on the spot, guys. Like literally, you take the payment, it's in your account within 24 hours. Take it over PayPal. Looking for Facebook friend search, actually building an audience that's ready to watch your lives, look at your posts, and you become the active face of your niche. How to use LinkedIn. If you're unfamiliar with how to do Facebook Lives, guys, I give you scripts. We have students right now that follow this script that'll do a Facebook Live for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and at the end, they get a strategy call out of it and they've closed another $5,000 client. It's been done several times. You guys have seen the testimonials for this. Who here right now could ever do a Facebook Live and make $5,000 for it? Well, if you don't know how to do that, I give you the script. This is the exact script I use for my Facebook Lives. It's the same reason why I get hundreds of people showing up to my Facebook Lives every single time. I show you exactly how to do this. Next, as a bonus, I give you what is called your Optimize Your YouTube channel. What a lot of people don't realize is the value of having a YouTube channel is incredibly insightful for your clients, because they look at you as an expert and say, wow, they've got a YouTube channel? They must be a real expert. But we actually use YouTube to bring more people to your business. So YouTube's not about just posting funny cat and funny dog videos. What we actually use it for is doing things like testimonials with our students. It's sharing Facebook Lives. It's doing quick resource videos. And I'll show you how to do all of this stuff. So when your clients go looking for you on Google and they see you've got a website, they see you're on Facebook, they see you're on LinkedIn, they see you're on YouTube, they see you everywhere, they look and go, wow, this person must be an expert, because all I can see is this person everywhere and they're the real face of that market. Next, to know how to do this, I actually give you what is called a killer testimonials template. Who right here would love to be able to do a testimonial, have a testimonial with their student or their client, and have that testimonial motivate new people to call you and book your service? This is why it's called a killer testimonials template. This right here is worth more money than the entire program. Think of it like this. Let's say you get your first $997 client. Let's say a $1,000 client, you've made ROI plus a little bit on this program, and they agree to a testimonial. You follow the killer testimonials template. You put it out on social media, on YouTube, which I'll show you how to do. And that very testimonial has someone watch it, relate to it, get emotional about what this client is talking about during the testimonial. And that person contacts you and bang, you've got yourself your first referral. That's how easy it is. Then what we start to move on to, guys, as I said before, is the organic outreach. I'll show you how to reach out to people, what to say, how to get them on a call, and how to close them, and how to track all this stuff. Next is core lesson number 4. Let's scroll right up. Okay, so here is something to talk about client surveys, 15-minute calls and strategy calls. It's really, really important to see. The most valuable part of the program is this right here. This is your strategy call script. Okay, as you can see here, I've scripted out this entire conversation for you. So what does it mean by a strategy call or a sales call? You're going to get someone on the phone and you're going to take them through a series of questions, and almost like an experience that this sales call, this strategy call script does for them. So at the end, when you present your price, $1,000, $2,500, $5,000, we have students closing $10,000 deals with this. You've got your client in the right frame of mind for them to look at your price and say, you know what? Yes, that's the only logical choice for me. I don't want my problem anymore. You're the expert. I'm going to pay you up front right now. Where most people go wrong, and I say most because I used to do this too, is we give our price too early. We give our price at the wrong timing. We don't allow our clients to be involved in the whole process. So it basically sounds like this. Someone calls you and says, hey, I want to quit smoking. You go, yes, no worries. And they say, how much is it? And you say $1,000, and that client says, no way, that's too expensive. Think of how many times you have lost a deal doing it that way. We actually don't, or we teach our students not to give their price at all until a client has filled out a survey, they've had the strategy call, and at the end, they're in the right position, the right frame of mind, to have the right experience. So when they do give their price, it's the only logical choice for that person to say, yes, I want to book your service right now. This is priceless. Think of this. Put you in the scenario again, you get your first $1,000 client, you get your killer testimonial up, you get another client from it. Once you've made ROI on this program, which is essentially $1,000 client, You have this script for life. I mean, how much is that worth to you over your entire career? How much is this strategy call script to you worth per week? Maybe $1,000, maybe $2,000. What's it worth per month? $5,000, $10,000. What's this script worth to you over your entire career? How many clients could you close with a script? How much money could you actually make? All the guesswork is taken out of this, guys. All you have to do is read the script. And better yet, I actually show you guys how to iterate the script to make it your own, so it's your own personality. So it matches your niche, it matches your price. I show you step by step how to do this. Coming up towards the end, we have a high performance schedule. What most people lack is schedule. What most people lack is knowing what to do every day. I can't count how many times that I used to wake up thinking, what am I going to do today? How am I actually going to get a client? What am I supposed to do? Like, there's so much I'm told to do. There's so much noise out there that says I have to do this and I have to do this. I have to go to this event. I have to do meetup. I have to do all of this stuff. Like, it just becomes so irritating and anxious that you end up doing nothing, because I was like that too. But having a clear-cut schedule, I actually give you guys my schedule, which is worth more than just 6 figures a year. Okay, we're looking at well over 6 figures per month in some cases, just based on my schedule. I show you guys how to do or when to do the Facebook Lives, when to do your posts, when to do your strategy calls. I show you all of this stuff in my schedule. It's literally my schedule. I give you my schedule. And if you want to reach the levels that I have, just like my students have done as well, they follow my schedule. They literally do the same thing at the same time as I do every single day. What's really important here, guys, is we don't need to reinvent the wheel. One of the most important things I learned from my mentor is to find somebody who's done it and just model them. That's why I was such a big fan of Milton Erickson. I didn't try and think of why is he saying that? How is he saying that? I wonder why he said that instead of this. I just followed what he did. I essentially just modeled his way of doing therapy, and this became extremely successful for me. It's the same thing here. One of the greatest lessons you can have if you want to be successful is to cut out your ego, cut out your thinking, cut out your emotional side of business, and just copy, just model somebody that's done it, and you reap the same effects. We're coaches and NLPers. We know that modeling is one of the greatest tools that we can have. Why not do it in business as well? And this is what a lot of people can't wrap their head around. They'll see my students earning thousands of dollars a day, closing $10,000 deals in a 45-minute phone call, being highly successful. Some cases, I've even had emails and PMs from people saying, hey, Scott, I noticed that, Joe Bloggs is in your program. I was on course with Joe Bloggs. How is he making so much money? How is he so successful? I still haven't got my first client yet, and it's been 6 months. It's because Joe Bloggs modeled me. He modeled my entire program. I've been there, done it before, guys. I explained my story in the webinar. You guys just have to copy and paste basically what I'm doing. Your business will just be a clear-cut copy of my business. It's that simple. It's been proven to work, and what our top students do is they realize that's the easiest way. Just copy what Scott's doing. So for this, I thought, well, guys, I'll just give you my schedule. I'll give you my entire schedule. And I'm going to click on this, and let's just see if I can show my calendar right here. Okay, no, it's not showing my calendar. Oh, that's my niche definition worksheet. Okay, so high performance schedule. No, it's not going to show. That's okay. That's technology for you. But regardless, is we have to understand that our high performance schedule is really what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis. Okay. I just want to give you guys what I'm doing each day. You'll notice that I have listed out at certain times of the day when I do something. You guys just have to follow in suit, take action, and you end up having high performance in your day every day. Next, as a bonus, I've given you guys my 6-figure mindset rituals. I actually give you guys what I do every single day to get my mind in the right place and to get myself in the right place to be successful every day. How I set goals, how I create things in my life, all of this sort of stuff. I just give you my 6-figure mindset rituals. And lastly, as per the webinars, one of the big bonuses, I'm actually going to train your VA. One of the big parts of this program is once you get the mechanics of your business working, once you can get some clients with your organic outreach, once you can see some traction and start your business, it's now time to hire other people to do the lifting for you. So you're going to hire people that can do the organic outreach for you, that can do the social media stuff for you, that can do all your posts. And I'll show you where to hire them for like $5 to $10 a day. That's what I do every single day. What does this allow me to do? It gives me time back, guys. It gives me time to create more programs for you guys. It gives me time to make better things for you guys. It gives me time to do my Facebook Lives and all my social media stuff. because I have someone in the background doing this stuff for me right now, just like you guys would. And our top earning students like that have VAs that do all this heavy lifting for them. And it just creates more freedom and more succinct business to have someone do all the day-to-day stuff for you while you're concentrating on the big stuff. And lastly, or secondly, I should say, is the training your VA. I'll actually train your VA for you. There's a certain system that we have our VAs follow through, and I'm just going to show you how to actually do this. I'll actually do this for you. All you have to do is send them the material. You'll actually show them a couple of the videos from this program. I give them the instructions, and bang, you have a VA that can start making money for you straight away. Think of the ROI on this. Let's say you have a VA that works for you an hour a day, so 5 days a week at $5, let's say it's $25, and from that they book you a $1,000 appointment. Think of the ROI on that. $25 spent to make $1,000. In my case, I have my VAs work a couple of hours a day in the morning, a couple of hours in the evening, and this makes an extra $10,000 per month for me. Just from that little thing. We've got other things that make more money for us as well, but just that thing alone is incredible with ROI. And lastly is the last bonus. I know that procrastination can creep up on us. I know a lot of people suffer from anxiety or getting started. I'm going to give you guys my Beat Procrastination Masterclass, which is well over 2 hours of a masterclass that we did very recently. You can watch that. I'm going to show you how I conquered my own anxiety, conquered my own procrastination, and how I keep things moving in my business. The system, the map, the thing that I follow in this procrastination masterclass I'm going to be revealing to you is also how I scale my business month after month. It's the same system. I'm going to give you guys that totally for free. So as you can see, guys, if I scroll up, you'll see there's a lot going on in this program. It is absolutely massive and extensive. Now, I tell everybody when you first start this program, your main goal is to get ROI as quickly as possible. So what does that mean again? It means making your money back on what you spent for this program. Because then once you've done that, every client you get afterwards is complete profit. So remember that strategy call script. What is that going to be worth to you? How many clients could you actually book and sell to? How much money could you actually make? I've given you guys every element, every piece that you need. All you have to do is follow it. So while you're watching this video, we have this program and it's special, only open for the next 24 hours. It means that you get the $2,000 gift. Normally, we're going to be putting this out into the public for $2,997, which is still worth it. If you were to pay full price for this program, you're still going to make that money back quickly. And then you're just going to have incredible profit for the rest of your career. You have access to this program for the rest of your career, your entire career. It's lifetime access. But because I'm excited to get this out, I want to help as many as people as possible. Everybody attended the webinar. They had great fun. We got great responses. I'm giving everyone that $2,000 gift, which means that you can get this program. You can log in straight away. You have it time. You have lifetime access to the program. You can start making money immediately, and you can start downloading, watching all the videos. It's yours, ready to go for only $997. This will only last the next 24 hours. After that, if you send me an email saying, Scott, I forgot, or Scott, I was thinking about it. It's now 5 days later. I want to do it. Unfortunately, you just have to pay the full price. So guys, there we have it. Hope I've answered all those questions about what the 100K Coaching Shortcut Secrets program is. I look forward to seeing you on the program, and bye for now.